Hello everyone. In the previous video, I have discussed about the responses to abiotic factors. Two of them are responded physiologically and two of them that is behaviorally. In case of physiological one, regulate and conform. In case of behavior one, that is by behavior, migration and suspend. Now in this video, I am going to discuss about the adaptations, means how organisms, any plant or animals, how they have developed some adaptations so that they can survive in the immediate environment. The environment is continuously changing, and that's why the organisms also need to adapt themselves so that they are able to survive in the environment where they are living. So that's why here when we consider different alternatives which is available to the organism so that they are able to cope up with the environment, and that also here we are mainly talking about the extreme environmental conditions. There is a extreme means over here water is not available, let us say, or water, if it is available, large volume of water, and that also we have considered, we have understood in the previous video. I have explained about the salty water organisms who are adapted to the salt water. If they are supposed that they are brought into the fresh water, they will have difficulty in survival because they will have difficulty in balancing or maintaining their osmotic balance. That means osmoregulation में उनको problem हो जाएगा. So here in the previous video we have understood, we have seen some of the that some organisms are able to respond through certain physiological adjustment and some others by behavior. That is, in case of the physiological, I had mentioned in the beginning, that is two topics we have discussed, regulate and to conform. That is, one is warm blooded, the other one is the cold blooded. Then coming into this second one, behaviorally, that is by migration and by suspense, means for temporarily an organism moves from one area where the conditions have become harsh, where survival becomes difficult, so the organisms they move temporarily from there to some other hospitable areas where they can survive for some time, and when again what happens, the conditions become normal, they migrate back to their original homes. Here we are talking about the topic that is adaptation. Now what do we understand by adaptation? Adaptation का मतलब क्या हुआ? If you consider yourself, when we visit, let us say, to our relatives, what happens when we are gone to a relative's house for the first time? पहले कभी शायद ना मिले हो या फिर after long time we are going there. So after meeting them, we take some time to adapt ourselves to the environment there, the people who are there. Let us say elder persons are there or the persons who are of our own age. So we need or we take some time to understand them. Is it right? And after that we mix with them. After that we start talking to them and sharing our views and ideas. Very similar to that, here we are talking about adaptation, but this adaptation is mainly for survival. ठीक है, मतलब ये हुआ कि adaptation is a characteristic, you can say, or an attribute of an organism that enables the organism to survive, and reproduce in its habitat. And many of these adaptations have evolved over a long evolutionary time and genetically fixed. मतलब ये हुआ कि ये जो adaptation किसी organism ने develop किया है, उसे develop करने के लिए काफ़ी time लगा है, and that has taken place through the evolution. And now it has become genetically fixed. It has become genetically fixed. Like, let us consider one example here, polar bears. When polar bears, let us say, give birth to the young ones, and those young ones are, let us say, carried to some other place where the temperature is higher, will they be able to survive, or will they be able to adapt themselves? That is a question. That means what? If they are, let us say, they are not able to survive in some other area where the temperatures are higher, that means what? That the characteristic has now been genetically fixed for them. Okay, here I have not discussed about the points over here or the definitions that is mentioned here in the bracket. Once again, adaptation is a characteristic, I say, or otherwise an attribute of an organism that enables the organism. कौन कौन सा कैरेक्टरिस्टिक है यहाँ पर? हो सकता है मॉर्फोलॉजिकल, एक्सटर्नल स्ट्रक्चर, दूसरा है फिजियोलॉजिकल, मतलब उसके इंटरनल फंक्शन से रिलेटेड है, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल बैलेंस ऑफ द पीएच or the balance of the temperature. Internally it is balanced so that the temperature of the body always remains constant, like in case of the mammals and birds, and even we are included in that warm blooded. The body temperature is maintained at 37 degrees Celsius. And the third one over here, it is talking about behavioral, मतलब बिहेव कैसे करेंगे, जैसे बात की आपने किसके बारे में, माइग्रेशन के बारे में और सस्पेंड के बारे में. Now in case of the bacteria, some fungus, what they do when the unfavorable conditions arise. Unfavorable condition मतलब ये हुआ when moisture is not available to them. At that time what will happen? Moisture and also the food is not available to them. At that time what happens? They form some spores which have hard covering, so that what happens internally, whatever the rate of different processes, life processes are there, that is all slowed down. And when again favorable conditions are come back, at that time they germinate and they form structures, they increase their population, they feed and then they increase their population. So that is by behavior. Migration also is by behavior. Over here we are talking, and what I have discussed here about the bacteria and fungus forming the spores, that is also the term that is we have discussed in the earlier video, the suspend or suspension temporarily. Now coming here, we have to discuss in this as to how adaptations have been, or how organisms have got adapted to less water availability or the water scarcity. Adaptation to वाटर स्कैरसिटी, मतलब पानी की कमी है तो वो किस तरह से अपने आप को अडाप्ट कर गए हैं प्लांट्स और एनिमल्स कि दे आर नॉट अफेक्टेड बाय दैट कंडीशन. वाटर इज अवेलेबल in less quantity but they do not get affected, their life is not in danger, they are able to survive still. Let us take one example. First example, kangaroo rat, which dwells in desert, so that's why it also is referred to as what, desert rat, which is found in the deserts of North America. Now this kangaroo rat or desert rat is able to meet its water रिक्वायरमेंट, पानी का रिक्वायरमेंट उसको कैसे फुलफिल कर सकता है, बिकॉज वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द डेजर्ट एंड डेजर्ट इज हैविंग very less quantity or no availability of water. So in that condition what happens, this kangaroo rat, it is able to survive, even though there is no availability of external sources of water. मतलब एक्सटर्नल सोर्सेज ऑफ वाटर लाइक रिवर्स लेक्स नहीं है, फिर भी वो सर्वाइव कर जाते हैं. कैसे? बिकॉज वट एवर फैट दे हैव स्टोर्ड, दैट इज यूज फॉर रेस्पिरेशन. So what happens here, that internally the fat is being utilized for the respiration, and during this process the water is produced as a byproduct. Now this water that is available by oxidation of fat stored in its body, it is able to fulfill its 90% water requirement. मतलब ये हुआ कि पानी का रिक्वायरमेंट उसको 90% कहाँ से मिल जा रहा है, by oxidation of the fat which is stored in the body. And second thing, 10% कहाँ से आएगा? 90% अगर यहाँ तो 10% comes from the food that it gets. It has ability also to reduce the water loss. Reduce water loss, reduce कहाँ से करना है? Excretion में पानी loss हो सकता है, into the urine it will go. But what happens here? The urine is concentrated. मतलब पानी loss को prevent करना है. So it has the ability to concentrate its urine. Nearly the urine is solid. So that what happens? The minimal volume of water is used to remove excretory product. मतलब excretion के लिए excretory product, if you remember, uric acid. So these organisms, kangaroo rat is a uricotelic, that means uric acid वो excrete कर रहा है. Coming to the plants now. Adaptations that are observed in plants that dwell in desert area or otherwise a dry area. So here we are talking mainly for the desert plants. They have developed thick cuticle on the surface of the leaves, so that what happens, transpiration cannot take place. Means water cannot be lost from the surface of the leaves or otherwise the stem wherever the this cuticle is present. And how the water is lost, you know about stomata. So the stomatas that are present here in these plants which are found in the desert area, these stomatas are sunken stomatas. That means these plants have sunken stomatas so that the water loss can be prevented. So that water loss can be prevented here. Minimum loss of water can take place. Now what does this thing sunken stomata mean? Means what? Sunken stomata, these stomatas are arranged little bit in deeper pits. You have learnt about the epidermis. Is it right? So in between the epidermal cells, these guard cells are arranged so that it can take the shape of a stomatal opening. But these stomatal openings are located little bit deeper inside, so that water loss can be prevented. You have learnt about trichomes, if you remember, stem hair जो पानी के loss को prevent करते हैं. And these plants, if you remember, पाथवे पढ़ा था एक, अगर याद करो, फोटोसिंथेटिक पाथवे विच इज कॉल्ड एज CAM पाथवे. एक C3 पढ़ा है, एक C4 पढ़ा है और थर्ड वन CAM, क्रेसुलेशियन एसिड मेटाबॉलिज्म. In these plants what happen, the stomatas do not open during the daytime. मतलब दिन के टाइम पे इनके stomatas बंद रहते हैं. And but these stomatas open during the night time. So at that time they absorb the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. They convert into an organic acid. What the name is given, CAM, cressulation acid. And then this is utilized during the daytime for the conversion into the carbohydrate. मतलब डार्क रिएक्शन होगा कब? दिन के टाइम पे. At that time what happens, the stomatas are closed. So that what happens, the carbon dioxide oxygen exchange cannot take place during the daytime. If suppose that the stomatas are going to open, then more than whatever exchange they are going to carry, exchange of gases they are going to carry, the water will be lost into the environment because of the heat. And because of that what happens here, that these plants that are found in the desert area, they carry out the CAM pathway. CAM pathway मतलब क्रेसुलेशन एसिड मेटाबॉलिक पाथवे. फोटोसिंथेसिस का एक क्या ये तीसरा पाथवे है. C4 C3 एक है, लेकिन यहाँ पर हम बात कर रहे हैं CAM. Now coming to one example that is found generally in that this xerophytic plant है, Opuntia cactus. Right? In case of cactus, same thing just now we have discussed about the thick cuticle. But here some two more characteristics we have to consider. One is the leaf. The leaves are reduced into spines, very fine, very thin thorn-like structure, which are called as spines here. And actually these are the leaves which has been reduced to form spines. And when these spines are formed, what happens? The number of stomatas are reduced so that the transpiration can be prevented. मतलब नंबर ऑफ स्टोमेटा कम हो गए तो ट्रांसपिरेशन भी कम हो जाएगा. एंड फंक्शन क्या है लीव्स का? फोटोसिंथेसिस करना. तो फोटोसिंथेसिस कैसे होगा? how they are going to prepare food. So for that purpose the stems are modified into flattened, green colored and fleshy structure. मतलब इनके जो स्टेम है वो फ्लैट हो जाते हैं, फ्लैट ग्रीन कलर्ड है एंड फ्लैशी है, सो दैट दे कैन स्टोर वाटर इनटू दैट. फ्लैशी का मतलब ये होता है पानी स्टोर किया हुआ है. एंड देन ऑन द अपर सरफेस ऑफ दिस flattened structure is found the cuticle which does not allow the loss of water, where stomata are also not found, but they are green colored. Means what? They are having chlorophyll, so they can carry out the process or they can take over the function of photosynthesis so that they can synthesize the food for the plant. Now coming to the animals now. एनिमल्स के बारे में, दैट एनिमल्स इन केस ऑफ द कोल्डर क्लाइमेट, मतलब कोल्ड क्लाइमेट में जो एनिमल्स होते हैं कैसे होते हैं, छोटे होते हैं या बड़े साइज के होते हैं. इज इट राइट? सो जो भी एनिमल है, दैट इज मैमल्स हियर मेनली वी आर टॉकिंग इन कोल्ड क्लाइमेट, दे हैव शॉर्टर ईयर्स एंड लिम्स. मतलब उनके जो लिम्स है, टू पेयर ऑफ लिम्स, लेट अस से हमारे हाथ पैर की तरह कंपेयर करें अगर, तो हियर द लिम्स आर शॉर्टर, the ears are shortened, so that what happens, the loss of heat through these structures is prevented. मतलब शॉर्टर ईयर या लिम होने का मतलब ये हुआ टू मिनिमाइज द लॉस ऑफ वाटर, एंड दिस इज टर्म्ड एज एलेंस रूल. दिस इज टर्म्ड एज एलेंस रूल. Very similar to this, three more rules, just pay attention here, which is not given in our textbook. One is called as Boltzmann's rule. Boltzmann's rule. इसके हिसाब से क्या होता है कि warm blooded animals are there. Warm blooded animal जैसे कि birds हो गए, mammals हो गए, who are residing or living in colder areas. They are having larger size as compared to those animals who reside or who live in warmer areas. मतलब कोल्ड एरिया में जो रहने वाले मैमल्स है या एनिमल्स है उनके बॉडी का साइज काफी लार्ज होता है एज कंपेयर टू दोज अदर्स हु आर लिविंग इन द वार्मर एरियाज. कंसीडर द सील्स की बात करो अगर, बर्जमैन्स रूल में वार्म ब्लडेड है वो, लेकिन वो रहते कहाँ पर है, कोल्ड क्लाइमेट एरिया में रहते हैं, तो उनका बॉडी कितना हेवी होता है, बिकॉज दे आर हैविंग अ लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ फैट स्टोर्ड इनटू देयर बॉडी. The second one over here, Jordan's rule. Jordan's rule, which is referring to the fishes here. The fishes of colder sea, मतलब cold sea, have larger size, often with larger number of vertebrae. Vertebrae मतलब समझते हो बैकबोन की बात कर रहे हैं, तो वर्टिब्रल बोन को वर्टिब्री कहते हैं. तो ओवर हियर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट व्हाट, द फिशेस ऑफ कोल्डर एरिया, दे आर हैविंग लार्जर साइज एंड these also have larger number of vertebrae. तो vertebrae ज्यादा हुआ मतलब लेंथ भी बढ़ जाएगा. That is called as Jordan's rule. The third one here is Wrench's rule. R-E-N-C-H. Wrench's rule. This is referring to the birds. Birds of cold areas have narrow and acuminate wings. मतलब यहाँ क्या बात कर रहे हैं, उनके जो विंग्स होते हैं नैरो एंड एक्यूमिनेट होते हैं एज कंपेयर टू द ब्रॉडर विंग्स ऑफ बर्ड्स ऑफ वार्मर एरिया. मतलब ये हुआ द बर्ड्स विच आर लिविंग इन द वार्म एरियाज, दे आर हैविंग ब्रॉड विंग्स, whereas when we talk about the birds which are living in the cold area, they have narrow and acuminate wings. You can take the example of kiwi over here in case of Wrench's rule. And here we are talking about the seal. Example of seal over here, that the polar areas. Seals कहाँ पाए जाते हैं? They are generally found in the polar area. Is it right? That is in the water. Polar seas, aquatic mammals, मतलब पानी में रहने वाले mammal. Example based यहाँ पर seals के बारे में. They have a thick layer of fat, which is referred to as blubber. They have a thick layer of fat, which is referred to as blubber under their skin, and this acts as an insulator. मतलब ये जो फैट है उनके पास वो एक इंसुलेटर की तरह काम करता है, so that what happens, whatever body heat they have, it is not lost into the external environment, because external environment the temperature is very low. Here we are talking about polar, that means the temperature is very much low, and at that time what happens, the body heat can be lost into the outer environment. So just to prevent that, this fat is acting like an insulator so that the body heat is not lost. So that was Boltzmann's rule, Jordan's rule and Rain's rule. One of them, Allen's rule, has been given, but you need to know about these three also. Now coming further, adaptation which is found in hilly areas or otherwise mountainous area. This we I am talking about the adaptation in human being. ये human being के लिए है. What happens here? The adaptation is physiological. यहाँ पे कैसा है ये? The adaptation that is physiological, which allows an organism to respond to a particular kind of environmental change, and that also this takes place quite faster. This takes place quite faster. एक एग्जाम्पल ले कंसिडर करते हैं. लेट अस से दैट अ पर्सन विजिट्स a hilly area, and when a person visits a hilly area, that person experiences altitude sickness. Altitude sickness का मतलब ये हुआ कि at higher altitude, you know about the pressure of air is lower. That means the concentration of oxygen also will be low there. So as a result of that, unavailability of oxygen will be experienced by a person. But this does not affect anybody or everybody. Some people are affected more here. So that's why once again a person experiences altitude sickness on a visit to any high altitude places. Some examples are like, let us say, greater than a height of greater than 3500 meter. मतलब ये कितना हो गया? 3.5 किलोमीटर हो गया. That means an altitude which is greater than 3500 meter, like some places like रोहतांग पास नियर मनाली एंड लेह. एक है कौन सा? रोहतास पास. दूसरा एक क्या चीज है? रोहतांग पास. हाँ, रोहतास नहीं है, रोहतांग पास नियर मनाली एंड लेह. दूसरा एक मानसरोवर इन तिब्बत. What are the symptoms that are experienced by the person who go to a, let us say, वो जो एग्जाम्पल यहाँ बात कर रहे हैं, द पर्सन दैट who is experiencing or who experiences the altitude sickness, वो पहले कहाँ रहता था, वो एक क्वेश्चन है. तो that person, let us say, is residing in some plain areas at a lower height. But if that person goes to a higher altitude of, let us say, hilly areas, at that time that person experiences this altitude sickness. अब इसके लिए symptom क्या है? How to identify? क्या क्या है? Nausea, vomiting का फीलिंग होना. फैटिग मतलब क्या हुआ? टायर्डनेस. एंड हार्ट पैल्पिटेशन मतलब क्या हुआ? हार्ट बीट काफी तेज हो जाता है, बिकॉज द हार्ट हैज टू पंप मोर ब्लड एंड द ब्लड इज सप्लाइंग लेस अमाउंट ऑफ ऑक्सीजन बिकॉज द ऑक्सीजन अवेलेबिलिटी एट दिस हाइट इज लो. रीजन क्या है? व्हाट इज द रीजन हियर? एट हाई अल्टीट्यूड्स ड्यू टू लो एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर द बॉडी डज नॉट गेट एनफ ऑक्सीजन. मतलब हाई अल्टीट्यूड पे हवा का प्रेशर कम हो जाता है. प्रेशर कम हुआ मतलब ऑक्सीजन ऑल्सो इज अवेलेबल लेस इन कंसंट्रेशन. सो एज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ दैट अनअवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ ऑक्सीजन लीड्स टू दिस sickness that is experienced by nausea, fatigue and heart palpitation. Now how does the body adjust itself to this change? मतलब इस कंडीशन से निपटने के लिए बॉडी में कौन सा फिजियोलॉजिकल चेंज होना चाहिए या होता है जिससे किसी पर्सन को कोई प्रॉब्लम ना हो. तो व्हाट हैपेंस हियर? धीरे धीरे के मतलब इट टेक्स सम टाइम फॉर दैट पर्सन टू अडॉप्ट. तुरंत नहीं होगा, थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा. हाउ द बॉडी इज गोइंग टू एडजस्ट. तो वन क्वेश्चन ओवर हियर इज हाउ डज द बॉडी कोप अप विद अल्टीट्यूड सिकनेस. ये अल्टीट्यूड सिकनेस से कोप अप करने के लिए बॉडी क्या करती है? तो ग्रेजुअली क्या बोल रहा है एक पर्सन, एक टर्म हैज बीन यूज्ड हियर, एक्लेमेटाइज्ड और एक्लेमेटाइजेशन मीन्स व्हाट? द सिकनेस, अल्टीट्यूड सिकनेस जो सिम्टम बात कर रहा किया हमने, नोसिया का, फैटिग का और हार्ट का बीट फास्ट हो जाना, ये सब कब कैसे नॉर्मल आएगा? दिस कम्स टू नॉर्मल For that the body has to compensate the low oxygen availability. मतलब जो ऑक्सीजन की जो कमी एक्सपीरियंस हो रही है एट दिस हाइट, इतने हाइट पर जो एक्सपीरियंस किया पर्सन जो है, कोई भी पर्सन जो एक्सपीरियंस कर रहा है लो अवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ ऑक्सीजन, उसको कंपेंसेट करने के लिए ये 3 पॉइंट कंसीडर करते हैं. एक क्या हो रहा है कि इंक्रीजिंग द रेड ब्लड सेल प्रोडक्शन, मतलब आरबीसी का प्रोडक्शन बढ़ गया. The body is adjusting in such a way that what happens, the over here what happens, the RBC is being produced more in number, and this over here increase of what, red blood cell production, this is referred to as erythropoiesis. ERYTHROPOIESIS. I hope so it is right. Yes, it is right. This process over here, that is increase in the red blood cell production, is called as erythropoiesis. What I am talking over here, how the body compensates to the low oxygen availability at higher altitude. The first one what I said here is by erythropoiesis, means RBC का production बढ़ा दिया body ने. दूसरा, by decreasing the binding affinity of hemoglobin, by decreasing the binding affinity of hemoglobin. And the third one is by increasing the breathing rate. You have learned about the breathing rate per minute, how many times do we breathe, around 16 to 18 times, is it right? So that breathing rate over here becomes faster, so that more oxygen, more air can be inhaled, more oxygen can be recovered. There are some people who are living continuously in the mountainous area like high altitude of Himalayas. अब उनके पास क्या होगा, आरबीसी का नंबर हमारे से ज़्यादा होगा या कम होगा, वो सोचने वाली बात है. So generally what you will find that those people who are living there, that means many tribal people who are living there at higher altitude like Himalayan region, generally they have higher रेड ब्लड सेल काउंट, मतलब आरबीसी का काउंट जो होगा वो उनके पास ज़्यादा होगा. एंड आरबीसी ज़्यादा हुआ मतलब उनके पास हीमोग्लोबिन ज़्यादा हुआ. सो एज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ दैट they are able to survive without any trouble, without any problem, even at higher altitude. Now when we consider some other animals, or in most of the animals, what happens, the metabolic reactions that take place and the physiological function that is taken place, all these are taking place at an optimum condition, optimum temperature here. Mainly here we are talking about the temperature. तो एक optimum temperature क्या है, 37 degree Celsius. Let us consider ourselves. Our body temperature is maintained at 37 degree Celsius, whether it is any climatic condition, summer में, winter में, monsoon में, any season, our body temperature remains constant. Those people who are living, let us say, in cold countries, उनका body temperature भी इतना ही है. Those people who are living near the equator, they also have the body temperature 37 only. And at this temperature, so many biochemical reactions take place continuously. And if suppose that there is a change in the body temperature, whether going lower or higher, what happens, so many biochemical reactions are affected, that leads to some kind of symptoms. That means we find ourselves in a condition where we call that I am not feeling well, means the person falls ill. But there are some organisms that we have discussed earlier, that is the archaebacterias. They are able to live at much higher temperature. Is it right? They are able to live at much higher temperature, like hot water spring में आ गए, where the temperature is near or more than 100 degrees Celsius. There are some others who are living in deep sea hydrothermal vents, मतलब at the depth of the sea where the temperature is very high, where the temperature goes beyond 100 degrees Celsius. But still these bacteria, archaebacteria, which are able to live there, thermoacidophiles if you remember. There are some others who are able to live in ice condition. मतलब 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस एज लेस देन 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे दे आर कॉल्ड साइक्रोफाइल्स. थर्मो एसिडोफाइल्स हाई टेम्परेचर पे हो गया. साइक्रोफाइल्स दे आर द आर्कीबैक्टीरिया दैट लिव इन लो टेम्परेचर less than 0 degree Celsius. There are many fishes even. There are many fishes who are found in the Antarctic water. The temperature where always remains below zero. फिर भी वो वहाँ पे survive करते हैं. They are living there. And when we talk about the atmospheric pressure, मतलब यहाँ बात कर रहे हैं deep waters. There are some animals. There are some invertebrates and fishes that live at the depth of the seas and ocean where the pressure of water acting on their body is greater than 100 times the normal atmospheric pressure that we are having here. Here, whatever pressure we experience at sea level, that is measured as 1 atm बोलते हैं ना शॉर्ट में, 1 atmospheric pressure. और यहाँ बात कर रहे हैं कितना, greater than 100 times the normal atmospheric pressure. So how they are able to survive at this much of pressure at the depth of the seas and ocean. Now coming towards the end of this topic is organism who are living in desert here, no? So organism having such extreme environment, such extreme हमने बात किया hot water, what to say, desert के बारे में बात किया, is it right? माउंटेन टॉप पे बात किया, सी के अंदर भी बात कर लिया अभी. नाउ कमिंग ओवर हियर, वन मोर एग्जांपल इज अबाउट द डेजर्ट लीजर्ड्स. मतलब लीजर्ड रेप्टाइल हो गया. एंड यू नो रेप्टाइल्स आर कोल्ड ब्लडेड, मीन्स दे कैन चेंज देयर बॉडी टेम्परेचर अकॉर्डिंग टू द change in the environment, or otherwise according to the temperature of the environment they can adjust their body temperature. So here we are talking about what, the living behavioral adaptation in case of the desert lizard, so that they are able to cope up with the changes taking place in the immediate or in their immediate environment. Now this lizard, how it is able to adjust itself, is it right? So they do not have availability of water, is it right? So what happens, it deals with the high temperature and low temperature वेरी सिमिलर टू दैट ऑफ मैमल. मीन्स व्हाट, यहाँ बात कर रहे हैं हम कि ये डेजर्ट में रहने वाले लीजर्ड जो है वो अपने बॉडी के फिजियोलॉजिकल एबिलिटी को मैमल की तरह एडजस्ट नहीं कर सकते हैं, बिकॉज मैमल्स आर वार्म ब्लडेड. बट दिस डेजर्ट लिजर्ड वी आर टॉकिंग, इट डज नॉट हैव दैट फिजियोलॉजिकल एबिलिटी so that it can deal with the temperature, high temperature like that of the mammals. So in order to manage that, मतलब अपने आप को जिंदा रखने के लिए वो क्या करते हैं, अपने बॉडी टेम्परेचर को कांस्टेंट मेंटेन रखने के लिए दे डू इट बाय बिहेवियर मीन्स. फिजियोलॉजिकल मीन्स से वो नहीं कर सकते, तो अपने बिहेवियर से करते हैं. कैसे करते हैं, टेम्परेचर बॉडी का अगर मान लो कम हो गया तो क्या करेंगे, ज़्यादा हो गया तो क्या करेंगे. तो यहाँ पहली बात कर रहे हैं बास्किंग करना. मतलब वो क्या करते हैं, सन में आ जाते हैं, सन मतलब डायरेक्ट सनरेज में आकर के, एंड दे एब्जॉर्ब द हीट. ये कब करेंगे, व्हेन देयर बॉडी टेम्परेचर लेट अस से गोज डाउन बिलो एन ऑप्टिमम कंडीशन. मतलब उनका जो बॉडी टेम्परेचर जितना वो कर सकते हैं उन्होंने कर लिया, एंड लेट अस से बिलो दैट देयर बॉडी टेम्परेचर कैन नॉट बी मेंटेन. सो एट दैट टाइम दे कम इनटू द सनशाइन, मतलब they bask in the sun and absorb the heat when their body temperature drops below the comfort zone. हाँ, यहाँ वर्ड यूज किया क्या, comfort zone. कोई भी टेम्परेचर है जिसके नीचे अब नहीं जा सकते हैं, सर्वाइवल विल कम इनटू डेंजर, तो वो क्या बोल रहे हैं यहाँ पे, comfort zone. तो उस टेम्परेचर, लेट अस कंसीडर वन एग्जांपल ले लेते हैं. चलो एग्जांपल लेट अस से कि 10 डिग्री सेल्सियस, उसके नीचे अब उनका टेम्परेचर नहीं कर सकते हैं. So at that time they bask in the sun, means they absorb the heat of the sun so that they can maintain or increase their body temperature or keep their body temperature above this comfort zone. And when let us say the temperature has gone above, एक लिमिट पार हो गया आप समझो, तो at that time they go into the shade, मतलब कहीं किसी ट्री के शेड में वो चले गए. So that what happens, they are able to maintain that temperature, so that their temperature, their body temperature, they are able to maintain. And some species are there, some species of animals are there, they are found living under the earth, मतलब soil में रहते हैं, so that they are able to escape, they are able to hide themselves and be away from the extreme heat condition of the environment. So that's why here some species are capable of burrowing into the soil to hide and escape from above ground heat, like we have discussed earlier about hibernation and estivation in case of frog. तो यहाँ पे वो वाली बात आ गई कि हीट से बचने के लिए वो क्या करते हैं, एंड सम स्पीशीज आर देयर, दे गो अंडर द सॉइल, दे हाइड देमसेल्व्स अंडर द सॉइल, सो दैट the heat above the ground surface is not able to affect them, so that they are able to escape from the heat that is present above the ground surface. And these generally, if you consider over here the desert area, so those animals who are living in the desert area, during the daytime they cannot come out of the burrows where they are living, they keep themselves under the ground only in the burrows, so that they don't have to face so much of heat, so much of temperature, and that's how they are able to survive. So that was our topic of adaptation, where we have learnt about different adaptations, different organisms, how they are adapted in order to survive. Thank you.